The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
It's Stongo Seminole. Jeremy Fultz, Chehojifkado, Samojanetta, Hadamnetta, Hilos and Popohoyan. Today is Tuesday, August 16th, right? We have the whole studio is filled with people today talking about Head Start.
Good stuff.
Yep. I told them that we'll only take like 5 minutes and then they can fill out the other 25 minutes.
Sounds good to
So
me.
they're over there now conferencing about trying to figure out how they're going to fill 25 minutes of airtime.
We'll see.
Yeah. This is a good prep, good head start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're giving them some heads up. For Head Start. Head Start promotion, right? So alongside of me today, Untitled Delaney.
It's Jay.
The crowd goes wild. We walked into the studio today. Everyone wanted Delaney's autograph. When we walked in, they just let me walk by myself. So I had to walk of shame, and then Delaney's walking over there signing autographs for Head Start. So I'm just going to turn it over to them when they're ready. I'm not even going to help them out any.
Acknowledge them.
Not at all. So today, busy day in the studio. So we're going to kind of get right into it and try to get through everything we can. We've got a lot of stuff on the agenda today. And so our 4th and 8th Sunday church meeting is going to be the 21st, which is going to be Artisy, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Community Indian Baptist Church, Buckeye Creek, Deep Fork Columbia, Hickory Ground number 2, Little Casita, MEKUSUKEY, Middle Creek number 2, Montezuma, Ofusky, Pecan Grove, Rock Springs, Sasakwa, Sand Creek, Eufaula, Tomajesi, and then Wetumpka Indian Baptist Church. Again, like we always mention, if you decide to visit one of your churches out there, you might call someone that goes there just to make sure they're still having services. I know a lot of churches are still having them, but sometimes they do cancel or they go visit other churches during that time. And then every week we talk about the ones who've started on their journey. And so we give them a moment of silence, remember their friends and their family, going through some tough times. So the Davis family and then the Stevens and Bruner family, going through some hard times this week. So at this time, we're going to pause for a moment of silence. Mado. And so as a reminder, there will be a special call meeting of the General Council on Thursday starting at 7 p.m. The location will be the MEKUSUKEY Mission Council House. And we went over the agenda last week, and there are some band meetings that have been going on and that have been scheduled. The MEKUSUKEY band meeting, which is tonight, August 16th at 6:30 p.m. The location's the Transportation Building. Also, the Ocheezy band will be having the virtual meeting tonight at 6:30 p.m. Please email ocheezyband.seminole@gmail.com for the meeting link. And then also, if you're Eufaula band, you're having a Zoom meeting tonight as well at 7. The meeting ID 458-963-1965, passcode 2BS9EV. And so those are your band meeting announcements so far that we have. Any more band announcements will be on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. And are they on the web page at all or just Facebook page? Right? Yeah, Facebook page right now. So, all right, and we'll kind of get into the agenda. The emergency tribal assistance in county and out of county is still available. Also, they have the ETA ARPA that is not income-based. ETA stands for Emergency Tribal Assistance. That goes right along with the LIHEAP Cooling Assistance that began in June on the 13th. So if you have any questions, give social services a call. 405-257-6257. I'm glad I didn't say anything that Dennis had to beep out there.
We have an announcement from the diabetes program. There's no brown bag fitness today, per Mahia Jerome Harrison. So don't go out there today.
I know. And today might be the last 100-degree day that we see.
Oh, just in
time, boy. Me and Delaney, we got go to Jugo Taco this weekend, and might be nice to have some cool weather out there. So, all right, communications. They wanted to make a special announcement. Do you have a milestone event or celebration that you want to highlight in the newspaper? Communications and Media is looking for the next community spotlight in the Joga Dalumi. For example, this month's issue highlighted Hadia Jogi newcomer band Elder Lorene Factor Thorpe and her celebrating 90 years. So definitely happy birthday to band Elder Lorene Thorpe for her 90th birthday. But if you have a milestone event coming up, get in contact with them. If you want to subscribe to the newspaper or send any kind of news in, you can send your info to seminolemedia@gmail.com. And by the way, the deadline for the September edition is going to be Friday, August the 19th. So if you have any news that you want to get into the newspaper, departments, anyone, the deadline this Friday.
All right. Get some news from Head Start.
Let's skip that one.
So let's skip that one.
So that way it gives them something to talk about.
All right, you're up, man. Oh, I thought they were early.
Okay, so now we get into, the critically acclaimed portion of the show that everyone, such great feedback from our Historic Preservation Office and Mr. Jake Tiger from the Historic Preservation Department. So, Delaney Pennock, did you know that the MEKUSUKEY Academy, once located at the MEKUSUKEY Mission in Seminole County, it was an all-boys school built in the 1890s that was paid for and operated by the Seminole Nation until the early 20th century, when the federal government took over the school. The Historic Preservation Department has been working on an historical documentary of the school with interviews and photos from the Oklahoma Historical Society, Western Collections at Oklahoma University, and from the Historic Preservation Collections. We encourage all to watch the newest Historic Preservation series on its release date coming soon. And we shot that last week. I think the last part of that last week. And it was hot out there. I was holding the microphone, Delaney. I was sweating and cramping up and about hit Mark in the head with the microphone boom pole. And
I was going on the right day.
Yeah, but it was a good time out there. And so, again, there's also another video. Jake Tiger from the Historic Preservation Department reflects on what Independence Day means for the Seminole Nation and its people. You can watch that HPO Independence Day video on Facebook right now and YouTube pretty soon.
All right.
And so a shout out to their Facebook page if you want to watch those videos.
Got some news from the Honor Guard. Any service member with honorable discharge, the Honor Guard needs your help. So contact Rex Haley at 405-220-5342.
And also from Job Placement and Training office closure. Due to COVID, the Job Placement and Training office will be closed for the remainder of the week. And so, if you have any questions, you can call 405-234-5288. Leave a message.
Not gonna what he could do.
ARPA Clothing Assistance Program. Application may be downloaded from the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma webpage. Disbursement of ARPA Clothing Program will begin July 1st through September 30th. The Judgment Fund will be accepting the ARPA Clothing application starting August the 1st. So we're 16 days in.
All right, from the Bonaga Department. Bonaitza Dynawat on Weekus. So we're looking for fluent speakers still.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a call. What's the number there? 405-562-5567. You'll probably be talking to Catherine. So.
All right, and the part that everyone wants to know about, the Princess Committee on Saturday, August the 13th, 2022, the Seminole Nation Princess Pageant Committee hosted their third etiquette class. Mado to all those who came out and made it a great experience for all those future Seminole Nation princesses. The next etiquette class will be held on August 27th, 2022. And we have a list of the 2022-23 Seminole Nation Princess candidates. Little Miss Olivia Harjo, Junior Miss Amira Newsom, Tori Gouge, Jasmine Battle, Annalise Martinez, and then Miss Seminole Nation, Ayani Tibi. And so, good luck to all the candidates out there and going through some tough classes that our friend Catherine Howard's helping with. Mm-hmm. So. And then also, Seminole Nation Days, just a reminder, make sure you mark it on your calendar, the third weekend in September. The Seminole Nation Day vendor rules and applications are also available now to be downloaded from the tribal website, which is www.sno-nsn.gov. The Seminole Nation Days will take place September 16th through the 18th. And then there's also a headliner that's been released. I think we might have been a little too early. Oh, nope, Mark's shaking his head. Nope. The headliner, Stoney LaRue, coming to town, coming to the big MEKUSUKEY mission, known for songs like Oklahoma Breakdown and his new album, Onward.
All right.
So we look forward to hearing Stoney LaRue.
That's some big news there. We got some news from Transit.
Claps all throughout the studio today.
If you need a ride, holler at Transit, 405-294-3674.
All right. And then also vehicle maintenance due to extreme heat. Vehicle maintenance will be operating under modified hours effective immediately. The hours will be 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, and they will be available by phone from 3 to 5 to make appointments and answer questions. Let's go ahead and get the job openings. Also, if you're looking for a job within the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, there's a nice new infographic up on the Facebook page. Go to sno-nsn.gov, click on the career tabs, and you can find the accounting jobs, administrative services, alcohol, substance abuse, child care, diabetes, domestic violence, enrollment, Head Start, Indian child welfare, IT, JOM, maintenance, OAP, transportation, vehicle maintenance, veteran services, wildlife, parks, and recreation. All jobs available, so make sure if you're looking for a job, if you want to work with people like me or Delaney or Mark sometimes, or even Josiah, go apply. We're fun to work with. You can take us to lunch whenever you want to. You know, we're always down to find new friends that are willing to take us to lunch. So, and then also SeminoleNation.casino. Has some jobs opening, and then also in Sindoc, if you're looking for jobs there, like a cashier, all the C stores looking like that they need some help. So give them a phone call. What else we got, Delaney?
MEKUSUKEY.
Oh, okay. Then birthdays. Then
I'm up. All right, let's start off with Tracy York, Chechki. That's my mom. Angela Pennock, Tristan Barnett. And this next guy is a good buddy of mine. I heard a rumor that Mark Williams taught this guy everything that he knows about stickball. Clovis Hamilton. I don't know. That might be true, though. I don't know. Lydia Harrison, Sandra Harley, Elizabeth Deere, Lisa Douglas, Virgil Franks, Dana Factor, Stacey Patterson, Anthony Williamson, Samantha Robinson, Ronald Bender, Chabon Gouge, Greg Chilko, Eric Yahola, Chinhichkanita Fatski, Fuli Owagaches.
all right. And then also today, a special day here at the KWSH studios. I think Head Start brought their entire staff with them today. And so you can hear the commotion in the studio right now. First of all, let's welcome the new director of Head Start, Meredith Guffey. Welcome, Meredith.
Thank you. Glad to be here today.
Good deal. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Meredith.
Well, I started with the Seminole Nation in June of this year, and I have an amazing 53-person team in my Head Start facilities. I brought my family service workers and our URSA manager with us today so that they can kind of give some details about who we are and what we do in our program.
Okay, good deal. So let's meet the people that's in the studio today. Let's try to get them as close as we can to the microphone.
Who's come first?
All right, who's first?
I am Stacy Johnson, and I work at the Barking Water Center in Wewoka.
Stacy, welcome to the studio today. Who's next? Chanel, Melinda?
Good.
I'm Chanel Foster. I'm the family service worker at the RIVERMIST Center.
Did you really just look at the paper when you were reading your name?
I did. I thought we were going into our parts.
And I'm Melinda, and I work at the mission.
Okay. And so you guys brought some information ready to go, so I warned y'all I'm just going to turn it on over.
Good deal.
All right, Stacy, go ahead and start it off.
All right. The Seminole Nation program is currently accepting applications for the 2022-23 school year. Our program is for native and non-native children, 6 weeks to 5 years old. We have 4 sites: the Admin Mission in Seminole, the MEKUSUKEY Mission at Seminole, Barking Water at Wewoka, and RIVERMIST at Conwell.
We offer quality services to ensure education, health, mental health, and social needs of each child. And our Head Start program provides services to children with special needs. We have the Seminole curriculum that is taught in the classrooms to ensure enhance Seminole culture awareness with each child.
We can also mail or email our applications to all the interested families, parents, or guardians. We offer online applications that can be found on the Seminole Nation website or our Facebook pages. If you're interested in enrollment, please call 405-234-5227. That's our admin center. 405-234-5226 for the MEKUSUKEY Mission Center. 405-257-7220 for Barking Waters. And 580-925-5750 for our RIVERMIST Center.
All right, good deal. And so I don't know who to point this question to, maybe you, maybe your staff. So who should be looking to bring their kids to Head Start?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Everyone. So
We are an amazing program.
amazing.
Yes.
Tell us why Head Start's such an amazing program.
Because they are getting kids ready for the public school. They're teaching them, I don't know how to say it.
We're a school readiness program, so they're getting them ready and prepared for public school. It's just a head start, basically.
So, as they mentioned in their little blurb, one of our goals is for these children to be school ready. So we support them in their social and emotional skills. We support them in their educational skills. So we're teaching them how to be productive in their school environment when they get there.
And so again, I know you mentioned it earlier, but what ages for Head Start?
Head Start is 3 to 5.
3 to 5. And then you guys also do early Head Start, right?
6 weeks to 3.
3. And so what's the differences in the two programs?
So Head Start is actually monitored by the Department of Health and Human Services, the Head Start big guys in DC. We have particular curriculum that we have to meet, things that we are supposed to be working with them, just like a public school would in the classroom. Early Head Start is more developmental, and we do offer developmental screenings as they pass through our program so that we can have early identification of any place that a student may struggle, whether it be speech or whether they need some occupational therapy or those types. And all of those services are free to our students. And we connect with the local education associations, so all the school districts within our areas, to make sure that those children get the early intervention in our Head Start programs, and as they transition into the school systems, if there is an IEP or something needed in that form, we're able to help facilitate that as well.
So that's for kids that may have like a slight verbal delay,
Yes.
just maybe not progressing maybe as fast as some of their peers, and you guys can help with bring in people that help support them.
Yes, and that's also fine and gross motor skills. That occupational therapy that we can connect them with when they're with us helps them develop those skills as well.
Good deal. And so we talked about early Head Start. Now, who, again, we talked about this a little bit earlier, who's eligible for Head Start? You guys said everyone, right?
Anybody is.
Okay.
Yes.
And so is there any kind of qualifications, any parameters on that at all? Do you have to live in Seminole County?
No, our program's open to native and non-native children, 6 weeks to 5 years. We ask, with our application service, everything is provided, income, application, birth certificate, things like that, but there's no discrepancies on who's allowed and who's not.
Okay. What about, like pickup, drop off? Is there assistance with that?
Yes, we provide the bus for Head Start.
For Head Start?
Yes, for Head Start kids.
Yeah, 3 and older we offer bus services.
Oh, okay.
Younger than 3, they have to be transported.
And is that at all locations?
Yes.
Okay. And again, where are all the locations at? We have the MEKUSUKEY Mission.
We do. We actually have 2 facilities at the MEKUSUKEY Mission. We have the admin building, which houses 2 early Head Start classrooms. And then we have our mission facility up on the hill. And you have, how many, Melinda? How many Head Start classrooms do you have up there?
We have 4, 3, 1 early Head Start and 3 older classes.
Okay. And then WeWoka Center, which is Barking Water. And what do you have there, Stacy?
We have 3 early Head Start and 2 Head Start.
And Chanel, what do you have at RIVERMIST?
I have 2 early Head Start classrooms and 2 Head Start classrooms.
And there was some exciting news in the lobby today that we were talking about earlier as well.
In June of this year, the General Council approved a tribal resolution to purchase a facility in WeWoka. It is roughly 12,000 square feet, and it will be used to house our Head Start program. We are also just completing renovation at our mission facility, so it's essentially a brand new building on the inside, and we're looking forward to more growth as we move down the road with Head Start.
Good. And so, Meredith, as the new director of Head Start, what's some of your goals for Head Start?
I really think that the people in the surrounding communities just don't even know that we exist. And so we're going to try to put ourselves out there, advertise a little more, and just show what a beneficial thing this can be for the children in our area. We have lots of kids that might need that extra assistance that this Head Start program could give them to start school off on a better foot. So I think number one is just to let everybody know that we are here and that we have people in place that if you have questions, our family service workers are amazing to work with families to work through the application process and make sure all the documentation is there so that their students can become part of our program and be successful.
So if I'm a parent and I'm thinking about giving you guys a call, what should I expect when I call 405-234-5227? Then I want to enroll my kid into Head Start. What?
So, go ahead, Stacy. I'll let you.
Thank you.
Y'all so polite.
I know. They done root me in.
If I had a kid here, I would want them to come to you guys.
That's right. Well, when you call, we will tell you, to come pick up an application, or you can go online and do it and fill it out, and just answer any questions or concerns that you may have about the program, what we can do, how we can help you, what will benefit your child.
And so once you tell me that, then what's the next step for me? I fill out that application.
You turn it in.
Uh-huh.
You bring everything that applies to the child that's on the front page, and we go and give it to our ARSA manager, and she does all the qualifications and then calls us back and tells us, enroll this child.
All right.
By the way, she's hiding in the corner. She didn't want to be on the radio today.
What's her name?
That's Elise.
What? And this is the person that's on the flyer, right?
Yes.
We've been saying her name for like the last month on the radio, and then y'all come here and she doesn't even want to come on.
Don't even put a face on there.
Oh my goodness! Oh. And so some of the screenings you guys offer: health screenings, dental screenings, early learning and development screening. Also, nutritious meals. Tell us a little bit about the meals program.
So our meals program is funded similar to a public school. We get reimbursement from the child and adult food program. So our students get breakfast in the morning, and they get lunch at lunchtime, and they get an afternoon snack when they're in our program.
Good deal. And so that applies to early Head Start and Head Start?
Yes.
Okay. And at all facilities as well?
Yes.
Nice. And then one thing I didn't know that you guys offered was a pregnant mothers program.
We do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We have spots in all of our facilities for pregnant mothers, and it's just a support system for that prenatal care, transition into motherhood, and then we hope that as some pregnant mothers are part of our program, we can transition them into our Head Start programs. And I'm just going to add here that the application process, I know people sometimes say, well, I'm just going to wait. Chanel and I had this conversation this morning. I'm just going to wait until they're closer to, the age to be in Head Start. It's never too early to apply for your child to be in Head Start, and we do have a waiting list, especially in our younger EHS classrooms. So if you're interested at all in putting your child within our program, it's very important that you go ahead and fill out an application as soon as possible so that you can be part of our waiting list. And as your child ages into the program, we can give you a call and say, hey, we've got a spot. So.
And then also family services, parent activities, community resources, family partnerships, and family engagements. It really sounds like you work with the family as a whole.
Absolutely. Our whole goal is for the entire family to feel supported, and like I said, our family service workers are tremendous at their job. So if there are problems with an application or problems with just questions in general, my FSWs are phenomenal, and we'll be glad to answer any questions you might have.
All right. So is there anything else that you guys would like to, I've been asking a ton of questions because I generally just like to know about your guys' program. What is some of the stuff that maybe I didn't ask about that you would want our millions of listeners out there to know about? Well, I don't know why y'all's laughing. We have literally millions of people out there listening to us.
That's right.
And then more than that on Facebook watching us right now.
Yes.
You didn't have to say that.
You just wave at them like that. Yeah.
I would like to say that I think people don't understand that the family service worker can do a lot of referral services. For a mother that is having a hard time for diapers, maybe we can do some. There's a program out of Shawnee that helps with diapers, with milk. Social service programs, other tribes, wherever they're at, there's other tribes that can assist you. And I think a lot of people don't understand that we have those resources. Coming from a social service program before, we have a lot of information that we can assist with.
That's good to know.
And if we don't have it, we'll find it.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? What else would y'all like people to know about?
We still have openings.
Yes, we do still have openings for Head Start. We do have waiting lists at all facilities for the early Head Start ages, but we do all have openings at all 3 centers for Head Start ages.
And Head Start is 3 to 5 years old. I just want to say that these 53 people that are on my team are amazing. Every center, their number one concern is these students and getting them the best start at their educational experience. So, hands down, if you need a place for your child to go, I would strongly recommend that you consider Seminole Nation Head Start and Early Head Start programs because you are not going to find a better group of people.
That's awesome. And then also there's 4 facilities.
Yes.
That's available to people out there. And so your service range is quite large.
Very.
Good deal. And so you're talking from all the way from Wewoka to Seminole, out towards Kanawha, even at the Mission.
Sasakwa.
Yes, Sasakwa. I have kids from Sasakwa, Ada area right there at RIVERMIST. And I have had several people tell me that, they didn't know the location was there. It is located behind the casino and the convenience store at RIVERMIST. So just come ring the doorbell or call.
Absolutely.
All right, and again to recap, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Head Start program and Early Head Start program are enrolling children right now from ages 6 weeks to 5 years of age, free services for tribal and non-tribal members. So make sure you give them a phone call if you're interested in enrollment. Please call 405-234-5227 or
405-257-7220 for Barking Water.
Or you can email viariel.e at sno-nsn.gov. I know I was waiting.
Still didn't want to step in. We all looked at her.
Any other phone numbers that we need to give out? So we did. Barking Waters was what again?
405-257-7220.
And so that's for the Wewoka facility.
Yes,
and then Kanawha.
Ours is 580-925-5750.
Okay. And then
The mission is, 234-5226.
okay. Anything else?
Thank you for letting us come.
Yeah.
Oh, anytime, anytime. See, it wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah.
No, good deal. And so I think that just about wraps up the program for today. As a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, sno-nsn.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. for radio producer Mark Williams, engineer Dennis Burton, Josiah Jimbo, and our co-host Delaney Pennock. From the Head Start staff, we'll see you next week. Mado Jihi Jahlis.